Hi everyone, this is Miss Granger. In this digital lesson, we're going to go over Unit 1, Lesson 4, our Ethnic Studies article. We're going to be reading an article that was published about why students in California have to take the course that you are taking right now. Our lesson objective is the same as it has been. You're going to demonstrate knowledge, understanding of subject-specific content and concepts through developed descriptions, explanations, and examples by drawing reasonable conclusions and generalizations, our ATL scale for the unit. In Part 1, you'll learn and take notes, again focusing on that ATL scale of drawing reasonable conclusions and generalizations. You're going to read the article according to your teacher's instructions and then answer the questions below as you read. So on the left, you'll see questions, and on the right, you'll see my responses. So each question corresponds to an answer place. So question number 1 says, what did Angela learn about her family when taking an ethnic studies course in high school? When you respond to this question, you'll respond next to number 1 on the right. Same thing for number 2, 3, and so on. So you'll read the article, which will be linked in your Google Classroom, and respond to the questions as you go. There's no practice for this lesson. We'll just jump right to the mastery check. And again, still drawing reasonable conclusions and generalizations, here's what the directions say for the mastery check. Demonstrate your understanding of drawing reasonable conclusions by responding to the following. Here's the prompt. Why do you believe the state is pushing to make ethnic studies a required course? Do you think that the course will successfully instill the ideas the state of California hopes to achieve? Why or why not? So based on this prompt, you're going to draw conclusions about the article and about the course and respond on the lines on your paper. Remember that your teacher is going to grade you on this rubric down here, the following. 8 is the top score, 0 is the bottom score. Be sure to put your name on the name line by the rubric as well. Good luck, and if you have any questions, be sure to check with your teacher.